Hey, the success of your plumbing business has very little to do with plumbing, if at all. All right, hey, Richard Bainey, the $1 Million Plumber here, coming at you live on the morning workout. Just got my workout in. How about you? All right, feeling good? Hope you got it in. Feeling good. We'll get settled here, head back home to the office and hit my day. Okay? Hey, but yeah, I just said it. That the success of your plumbing business, see if I can pull out of here without hitting anybody, has very little to do, if at all, with plumbing. All right? What do I mean by that? You know, you've been watching for any length of time, you know that I say that it ain't about plumbing, and it ain't about plumbing. Look, been in this plumbing game for over 40 years, okay? 40 years. Started my own plumbing business literally from my kitchen table, okay? No money, just a few hand tools, a piece of crap truck, okay, grew it into a multi-truck, multi-million-dollar plumbing business, wind up selling it for a lot of money, okay, and now I also wind up helping literally hundreds of plumbing entrepreneurs just like you, okay, whether you're just starting out or been in the plumbing, what's common here, you know, you've been in your plumbing business, you know, you survived the 3 years. You're just kind of living paycheck to paycheck. You're not making any money. And not saying you're not having a good life, you know. Plumbing's good, okay? You can make pretty decent money, okay? But you're not creating any kind of wealth, okay? Not stacks of cash and a lot of time wealth as well. Being able to do what you really want to do, live life on your terms. And you know, I've seen it now. Literally thousands of case studies. Not only my own, but you know, the guys we coach here with $1 Million Plumber. And that's the one thing, that's the thing we got to get over, is the understanding that it ain't about plumbing. You know, what got you here, which is good that you're a good plumber, okay? And that's what got us out there to say, hey, instead of working for that guy, right, we'll work for ourselves, we'll make the money ourselves, okay? Then we get into it and find out, you know, we start struggling, okay? Yeah, we can get plumbing jobs, probably have customers that love you, all right? May even have lots of work, okay? But you just aren't making money, all right? Everybody else is making money. It just seems like the money's flowing through your fingers, right? Okay? And that's because of how we look at it. I mean, it does come down to that. You know, I say it all the time with the Success Academy, you know, our training portal, that you know, really it's 20% of knowing the right equations and the right formulas and putting the right systems in place and all that, okay? But it's 80% of your success has to do with what you have going on up here, okay? And sadly, we carry a lot of head trash with us, and quite frankly, we just don't understand what we're in, okay? And it really comes down to simply knowing that it ain't about plumbing. That's the big mistake I see guys make, okay? Why their plumbing businesses aren't succeeding, okay? Doesn't mean you don't have work and aren't getting by, but you don't have enough customers, okay? If you feel like you don't have enough customers, it's because it ain't about plumbing, all right? You think it's about plumbing, okay? With the customers, with the right customers, it ain't about plumbing, okay? It's about what they value, and what they value is their day back. It ain't about plumbing, all right? Or if, you know, the other thing is I just can't find or keep guys. I can't get plumbers because you're still thinking it's about plumbing, all right? It ain't about plumbing. You got to know with plumbers, okay? Yes, you know, you're doing plumbing. You may have plumbing jobs and all that, but really ultimately what your guys are looking for is security, okay? Knowing that the business is going to be around, okay? Subconsciously, that's what they're thinking, okay? They may equate it to jobs, but if it doesn't look like a business, okay, they don't feel secure, okay? If they don't have a sense that you're running a business and that there's a business there, okay? And again, this is subconsciously what's going on. This is 40 years of you know, I've hired and fired thousands of plumbers, okay? And the bottom line is they're looking for security, okay? And so if you can't find guys or keep guys, okay, can't get guys to come work for you, it's because you still think it's about plumbing, okay? And ultimately it all leads to, you know, you're not making enough money. If you just aren't making enough money, it's because it ain't about plumbing. You're thinking it's about plumbing. Okay, that you think that you're selling plumbing. Okay, ultimately, okay, that's what's happening. It is that simple. You think you're selling plumbing, and your plumbing business is not selling plumbing. You're selling time. Okay, you got to grasp that idea that you're selling time. You're not selling plumbing. Yes, you're doing plumbing, and you got to include the materials and all that into your costs and charge for all that. So yes, okay, all right, stick with me here, okay, all right. If you're thinking like a plumber, if you're coming back and you're arguing with me right there, that's why at best you're struggling with your plumbing business, okay, because you want to argue, well, no, it's plumbing, and but if your mind is like, I knew it, something there, whatever, this is speaking to you, then you got good news for you, man. You're on the brink of being very successful. Okay, all right. Hey, by the way, we just had this past weekend we had the Master Summit. I hope you were there. If not, why not? Okay, it was a virtual summit on Saturday. I had the masters in, for all different areas. The masters for marketing, all right. Okay, masters for even the boring stuff, accounting. Okay, masters in recruiting. Okay, I spoke on a couple of things. I spoke on how I was and how my clients were able to close 97.8% of all their calls. I gave the secret sauce. Okay, so I hope you were there. If not, we're going to have it up in our school community, so you'll be able to check it out. Okay, so if you're not a member of my school community, why not? You should be a member of my school community. Get the free information there on building your plumbing business. That's $1,000plumber.com/school as an SKOOL. Okay, so check it out. All right, hey, there we go, man. Your success, okay, the success of your plumbing business has nothing to do with plumbing. It ain't about plumbing. So that's my nickel's worth of advice there for you. Okay, all right. Hey, I'm feeling it. Can you feel me kind of dying here on the? I had to kind of push it here on my workout today. I'm actually feeling a little nauseous. Okay. Hey, that's how it is. You got to push it. Okay, you got to push it in everything. Okay, no pain, no gain. And sometimes working out, sometimes your business is going to make you feel a little nauseous. That's good. That means you're pushing it, guys. That's what you should be doing. All right, so get out there and push it. And be dangerous. And as always, plumb like a champion.